Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. I'm Holly, and today I want to talk about 2019. I know I did a video about 2019 already. This is different. That video inspired this video, which is 5 things I want to change in 2019. So it'd be things I did in 2018 I want to do differently in 2019. It's not a goals video. I'm just thinking that these changes will lead to me accomplishing my goals. So it's kind of like goals, but it's not, never mind. You know what I mean? Because I don't. I'm just gonna read the list I wrote in 20 minutes while I sat and had lunch today. Hello. Apartment life, am I right? I hate it. I hate living in an apartment. Oh, that's hot coffee. That's good. Coffee should be hot. Oh, I have a coaster. I should use that. Thing number 1 I want to change in 2019 is less phone time. I tend to, when I'm bored, go on Imgur or Imager, whatever you want to call it, but I'm on there all the time. I get a kick out of it. But that is a horrible waste of time. Sometimes I won't even realize how long I've been on, and it'll be like a half hour is gone, and that could have been used somewhere else. So yeah, number 1 is to use my phone less. Like, computer's fine. I'm on the computer 8 hours a day. It's fine. It's the phone when I'm not doing computer work things that I find to be a waste of time. I'm gonna read a book instead. Number 2 is using my free time more wisely. These all kind of cascade into each other a little bit. Sometimes when I get home, I won't do things that are necessarily productive. Like sometimes I'll just go on my computer after being on a computer all day and then just get lost in Facebook for like 20 minutes and be like, oh, that's 20 minutes I could have used to do something awesome and creative. I need to use that time to better recharge. I've learned in the last few years working a job which requires, you know, it's not like a heavy job. I sit in front of a computer, but it is a job that requires a lot of brain power, a lot of constantly trying to be creative, and it is super draining. And I think I'm not using my free time to recharge the creativeness in myself, so I have to kind of figure out a way to better do that. And this list is kind of based on that, I think. It's kind of like, how can I be my most creative self in 2019? Maybe I should have just named it this video. That would have been a better title. So number 3 is not really related to the other ones. It's spending money more wisely. In 2018, I had a tendency to buy things I thought I needed and then later found out that I didn't, or I bought because I'm like, oh, that's cool, I'll get that thing, and then just never used it. So I want to be really mindful about what I'm purchasing and what those things are doing, and if those items are helping me to like move forward with goals or whatnot, and not just buying stuff. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm slowly like getting rid of things in my apartment. I've made a pile. I'm trying to keep only items that are important to me, because you know, you find that over time you buy stuff and you're like, well, I didn't really need this and now I have this. I'm just getting rid of those things. Although some of my like amiibos and stuff, they're totally staying. I love that stuff. I'm gonna keep some of that. Come on, be real. That's not even related to the money thing. That's a whole other goal, is just to, you know, clear out some of the physical noise, if that makes sense. Number 4 is overthinking less. I have a tendency to really overthink situations. It happens all the time. And ultimately it ends up that, say I had an idea, the idea is just gone. It's just dead because I've overthought the idea. I've thought about, oh, if this idea, what if this person thinks this way about it? What about that person? What? No. When I do that, it's just, it ruins my creative flow and it doesn't help anyone. And I need to just do it and then be like, do I like this? Yes, no. It should be up to me what I choose to put out there and not up to what I think people are going to think, because that's not very useful or helpful. Especially with my YouTube channel, there's a handful of videos I've made and then just never released because I'm like, well, maybe someone will find that offensive. It doesn't matter, like, probably not. Don't be dumb. And if they do find it offensive, maybe they're just not your audience, you know? And sometimes I don't do things because I'm worried what, especially professionally, what people might think, or if it'll get negative feedback. And it's really about, who cares? Just do it anyway. If you get feedback that says it's not what the client is looking for, you just do it again. And now you just keep building on top of feedback. It's just, yeah, overthinking. Like this statement, I've overthought it and now I'm just still talking. And number 5 is finally to look at my time as a valuable commodity. So sometimes at work or anytime I will get stuck in a creative rut, and instead of doing something about it, I will just continue to dig deeper into a creative rut. I'll completely lose focus. I'll watch a YouTube video or do something that's not related to what I'm doing at all and not helpful. And instead I need to use that unfocused time to refocus. So like getting up and going for a walk. If I'm at work, I can get up and go for a walk. I can go get a coffee. I can do whatever I want whenever I want, and I never do. And to be honest, I think it would be more beneficial to the company for when I get in those creative ruts just to get up and leave for 15 minutes and then come back instead of wasting an hour sitting there going, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just leave, come back with a fresh thought. Time is money, and that's true. And I think I need to look at it that way and look at my time, where I'm putting my time to help better myself and better the company I work for and better my own personal work. I don't know if any of that made sense, but it made sense in my brain. Now I'm staying in front of a camera. So yeah, those are 5 things that I want to do differently or just do in 2019. I think those things will lead to better things and me accomplishing more in the long run. So I'm kind of excited about it. I'm excited about this year and what's to come. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I just have to keep I'm really good at procrastinating. It's a problem. My best creative stuff happens when I have no time. So I tend to leave everything for the last minute. And sometimes certain things that aren't important or kind of important don't get done, even though they should get done. So I kind of have to rethink that. But anyway, thank you for watching. I don't know if this video was beneficial to anyone but myself, but here it is. I made it, talking in front of a camera again in my living room because the upstairs gets too cold. And that's just now going to be a storage room workout space. That's all that is. The rest of my apartment is now my office. Storage, workout, derby gear. We got this. Anyway, thanks for watching again. I said that already once. I hope you are having a great January, and I'll talk to you again really soon.